So if you don't mind talking a little bit about the home buying experience, because this was your guys' first home as well.
Yeah.
And it was done during the pandemic, which isn't the point that I think people can relate to, but it was done virtually. Do you feel like you were crazy to buy a house through a Zoom call? Like, what was that experience like for you?
In hindsight, sometimes I feel like that was maybe one of the riskiest things I've ever done. I'm a fairly risk-averse person.
Okay.
And buying the most expensive thing I've ever bought without looking at it first. I don't buy a t-shirt without
Contemplating it. And
and once in a while I'll buy something on the internet, but I've got to check that return policy first.
Yeah.
And so that does feel like maybe one of the riskier choices I've made in my life, but at the same time, it also felt like the right and appropriate choice for the circumstances of my life at the time. The home buying experience was really quite easy overall, though, in that we toured the videos and we toured live with you. Then you provided us with those videos so we could actually get a second tour. And that was really nice because we were able to watch the tour multiple times and really think about it. And so we had the chance to sleep on it, even though we didn't really want to spend too much time sleeping in that hot market.
It was a very fast-paced competitive market. It's cooled down since then to be a lot more manageable, which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So come to think of it, when you were buying, we literally didn't meet in person at any point in that process. I don't even think I met you in person when you got keys to the house.
No, you left keys in a lockbox.
I left keys in a lockbox and then you showed up. Yeah. We met some day later. So it doesn't work that way now. I should say it doesn't have to work that way now.
Yeah.
So often.
We were just discussing a few minutes ago that this is the first time I've ever been to this office.
And I've known you guys for 4 years, something like that. Hey, welcome to the office.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's very fancy. We've got a mini fridge and a bathroom and everything. So a lot of our, I guess we would call them virtual clients these days. We do the same sort of stuff, but often people will, do all these virtual tours with us, and then they'll usually fly out for like the home inspection, that sort of thing. That wasn't really something that was going to happen at the beginning of when we were all working together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that did work out okay, and probably adds a different layer of stress, but also adds a different layer of accessibility to be house hunting from a far away place.
It felt very accessible, considering that we didn't feel comfortable traveling at that time. It felt very accessible to have all of the videos and have everything. And you would go to you went to the home inspection setup and you walked us through everything. And we had so much contact that it didn't feel like I was divorced from the situation at all. It felt like a completely appropriate level of contact.
Good.